Virgo, welcome to your full moon reading for June 2025. My name is Holly Christine. Welcome to Empowered World Tarot, this brand new channel. And we're going to get right into it. Find out what messages Spirit has for you for this full moon energy, which could last 6 months, 1 month, or just a couple weeks. The energies really linger. So let's see what message Spirit has for you. We're going to do the baseline here with Tarot of the Abyss and clarifiers with the Unveiled Tarot, followed by an oracle card at the end. We're starting out with the Ten of Wands. You've got a major weight on your shoulders that you're carrying here, followed by Justice. You want to make things right. You want to bring in the balance. And the Wheel of Fortune. Major changes here. Everything's about to change. Let's pull this back a little bit. The overall energy of your reading, Virgo, the Ten of Pentacles. This is tied up to all the best things that you could ideally manifest in your life. Your family, the stability, all of your dreams, your job, your friends, all the good things. And what brings us to this reading is the Seven of Cups. You are looking at choices and options but are confused about them. Which ones will get you to where you want to go? All right. Sounds good. Definite confusion. You can't see which way to go. You're at an impasse of decision. Let's see what the clarifiers bring for you. Let's clarify the overall energy, this Ten of Pentacles. Your ideal manifestations, your treasure chest of stability and all the good things in life. What does Virgo need to know about this Ten of Pentacles, please? Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. These are general readings. Ten of Pentacles, please. We wait for the flyers. Spirit will tell us when the cards are in order. There it is. The Nine of Wands. There's some injury surrounding this. Injury to your energy. Wounds. You're wounded. You're guarded. You don't have a lot of trust. Having to do with something here. It's really got a hold on you. You're inspired towards something. You don't want to let go of it. You want to head towards it. You tie it up to the very foundation of who you are and what you want in life. But you're not quite trusting that you'll get there. There's been a lot of pain in the past that you're still healing from. And energetically, you're just very, very guarded. Holding on to this, not wanting to let go of what you want. Let's see what brings us here. Yeah, you're interested in the ultimate bliss and happiness. But again, you're guarded and untrusting. And it's got a hold on you. And you don't want to let go. You don't want to let go of the passion of what it is that you want, that you feel that would bring you so much happiness. All right, let's continue. Let's look at this burden, this Ten of Wands right here that you're carrying. It's hard. You want to head towards what you want, but you don't trust it at the same time. Like, can I really have it? Or does it even exist? Is it really there for me? It's kind of like that. And it's got a hold on you while you have a hold on not letting go of the whole idea of what you want. Even though you don't trust it. It's like conflicting information, information here, but I can see how it ties together because we are complicated as a species. 10 of Wands, please. 10 of Wands. What's going on with the 10 of Wands? Why is it here? What does Virgo need to know? Mm, okay. We're just taking the ones that are flipped up closest first. All right. So we have the Chariot, the Page of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. The vehicle to victory, to get to your goal the fastest. You carry this hope that if you have a positive attitude and enough hope, maybe you can manage your way there. Maybe you can control it, run it like a business. But that's a lot of burden for you to carry. It's like you're putting all the pressure on yourself for something you want. What about other people who would be involved? It's like you're taking the control of it because you figure if you do, that's how you'll get there the fastest. It's like you're in a hurry for some reason. And let's see what brings us here. Temperance. Yeah, you figure if you mix these energies of focus and speed and drive, and I'll take control of this vehicle, and as long as I have a positive attitude and I manage things well, I'll get what I want. The outcome will be balanced. The outcome will be healing. The outcome will be what I want. 10 of Pentacles, justice, that kind of thing, what you want. Doing it all by yourself, huh? Okay. Feeling like you got to take control, huh? You've got all the responsibility. You're carrying all the burden, all the responsibility, all the energy, all the weight. Okay. Nobody could do that for too long and be successful. I just want you to know. And you're already showing me over here you're tired, you're exhausted, you've been at this for a while, at this wanting whatever this thing is that you want. You're already hurt, you're already wounded, you're tired, you're exhausted, you don't trust that you can have it, but you want it. And it's got a hold on you, and you've got a hold on it. Not letting go. Over here, so determined to persevere. I will get what I want. As long as I take control of the vehicle and do everything myself and manage everything myself and don't let anybody else run the show here. As long as I have a smile on my face and my heart looks open and I'm willing to learn, I'll get it done, is what you're saying. I'll just keep going and going and going until you either fall down from all of that on your back or you get what you want. I don't know what's going on here, but let's see what else Spirit has to say. Justice, why is it here? The Moon. The Four of Wands, yet to be revealed as a commitment. Possibly a marriage, justice, making things right, bringing in the balance, marriage, legal decisions. But when it comes with the Four of Wands, it's a commitment. A legal decision of a commitment, to me, is a marriage, yet to be revealed. 10 of Pentacles could be family, marriage, foundation. And your third clarifier is the Nine of Pentacles. It's a card of independence. Being on one's own. yet to be revealed, bringing in the balance, committing to oneself, making things right and bringing in actual balance could actually be a commitment to yourself. This is being single, the Nine of Pentacles. It's, did I say Wands before? I hope I didn't. Anyway, Nine of Pentacles. It's, the stability and the confidence and securing security on your own. Your garden is lush on your own. The moon yet to be revealed. A commitment. Maybe this is a marriage commitment on your own. A marriage commitment that is yet to be revealed because right now you're on your own. Right now you're independent. Let's see what brings us here. This always gives us a little extra judgment at the bottom. You're being called. It looks like you want a marriage. You want a commitment. But you're actually being called to your independent self. Huh. Almost like somebody who's so focused on getting a relationship or getting what they want, a family, a marriage, a relationship in that respect, that's all they focus on. And that's the weight they carry, because the more they focus on trying to get that, when you are actually being called by your highest self, your soul level self, your spirit self, to be independent. It kind of feels like that's what that is. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune, please. Turning the wheel, making big changes. And we have the Five of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Grieving losses of the past happy family situations. You want to change that. There's an opportunity here for truth, for clarity of mind, and then to take action based on that clarity. You're definitely grieving the loss of something that you had that made you very happy in a happy family situation, which this lines up with that. You want a commitment. It is yet to be revealed. You want a marriage. You want a commitment. Here it is. You're grieving a past one. And the truth is, you want to change it. You would like to turn the wheel of fate completely around so you can have what you want. And what brings us to this little lineup over here? Yeah, look at that. The Lovers. Connection on your heart. This is deeply tattooed on your heart. Like, you can't stop thinking about this, is what it feels like. You can't forget about it. This is always going to be here because you always want it. Okay. You don't like being on your own. You don't like being independent. And you're going to do everything you can to change that. That's what it looks like. All right, let's clarify the Seven of Cups, this confusion about your choices and options over here. What brings us to this reading is your head is in the clouds. You can't see clearly. You could go, 10 different ways, but you're not sure which way is going to get you what you want. Show us the Seven of Cups, the options, the choices. What does Virgo need to know? Get an extra card here. Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. And what brings us here? The Two of Wands. As you contemplate your future, Two of Wands, long term, which path do I take? It lines up with the Seven of Cups. What do I do? What are my choices? What are my options? Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands represents attraction. That's what I want over there, and that wants me. It's passionate. It's attraction. Attraction like a magnet. Three of Pentacles, rebuilding stability, working um, in partnership, friendship, building something together with someone, a collaboration. I want that. I want to work on something in a collaboration with somebody. I want to be friends with the one I'm attracted to. Okay, so far so good. Uh, the Seven of Wands is blocking energy, and the Eight of Cups is walking away. The Eight of Cups is being called someplace else because it's not enough anymore. Blocking, moving on, blocking, moving on from things that aren't enough. Blocked. These look like multiple choices that we're looking at because it almost looks like individual choices. Go after a passionate attraction, or go after a friendship, or just block all relationships altogether, or move on from what you think you want because there's actually something else that is more for you than what it is that you have wanted. That's what it feels like. It feels like, looking at different choices, different options, different paths. So it doesn't clear it up. It just shows you why you're so confused because you're looking at all these different things like, which one do I do? Kind of thing. Let's see if we can get some advice from Spirit to close off this reading before we pull you an oracle card from The Power of Surrender cards by Dr. Judith Orloff. They're wonderful cards because there is power in surrender. There is power in surrendering and letting go, and you become empowered by letting go of something. So that'll be interesting to see what Spirit pulls for you there. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, what message do you have to close off this reading? What advice do you have? What do you want Virgo to know about this situation? This thing that they long for, this thing that they want, this thing that they try to control. And it's almost like you're giving them messages like head towards yourself, not towards someone else, or not taking all the responsibility to make it happen. It's kind of like come into your own and then let them come to you kind of thing. If it's meant to be, it'll be. You don't have to like work at it so hard. You don't have to force it. You don't have to carry all this on your shoulders to make it happen. When and if it's meant to happen, it will. If you can relinquish all that trying, that's kind of what it feels like here. It's hard not to try when you want it so badly, though, I can tell. Anyway, let's take a look at Spirit's final advice or message here. How do you want to close off this reading? Okay, here we go. Two of Wands again. Same right there. It's picking the path long term, thinking about your future long term. Which way do we go? Two of Swords. I don't know. This is indecision. I don't know. I can't see it. I'm not sure. Indecision, indecision. And the Four of Pentacles. Repeat energy. This is what has a hold on you. You're not letting go of it, even though you can't see it, even though you can't decide. Let's see what brings us here with that little bit of the lineup. The Tower. It feels like destructive energy, that this isn't doing you any good. Looking for something outside of yourself at this point. You're not letting go of it. So whatever I say or whatever I've said, I'm sure you just didn't like it at all. But I can only be honest. It's my job. It's my vow with spirit to say what's here, say what comes. And even though it's hard to say, and I sense that it feels very uncomfortable and you don't want to hear this. But this energy is destructive, trying to plan your future and make all these decisions that you don't know what decision to make because it just feels like you're not supposed to be the charge of the decision. That if it's meant for you, it's going to come to you. That you don't have to worry about how you go about it. Stop trying to go about it is what it feels like. I don't know. That's just what it feels like, guys. Sorry. All right. From the power of surrender. There is empowerment in surrendering. The power of surrender. Let's empower Virgo spirit. Give them the message that's empowering. An empowering message for Virgo. What do they need to surrender? The full moon is about surrendering. What do they need to surrender? There we go. Surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. When you can see things clearly and make the best decision, then you can see things clearly. Sorry, not when, but then. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Okay, well, I hope this reading has helped. I'm sure you didn't want to hear it because what you want is maybe not what you should be trying so hard to go get. I hope it helps. Make sure to hit like and subscribe. Support this new channel. Leave a comment. And I look forward to reading for you guys next time.